Hi guys, Aamir Qutub here, presenting you a series on Australian PR. Now, I'm not a PR expert, I'm not an immigration agent, I'm not an immigration attorney or a lawyer. I do not have any formal education around this stuff. I'm just creating this video because a lot of my friends, friends of friends, friends of relatives, relatives of friends ask me a lot of questions about applying for Australian PR or permanent residency. So I thought I'd probably make a video to provide a simpler and easier picture of Australian PR, how does it work, and how much time does it take, and the steps that are involved in the Australian PR. So let's discuss about Australian PR. One thing that's really important to understand about Australia and Australian immigration is that uh, there are a lot of countries out there where you get a visa which is called work visa, and you can use that work visa to work for 4 years or 5 years or 10 years. In Australia, there is a work visa where an employer can sponsor you as an employee, but it's really difficult to get. Although I know a lot of my friends who have used work visa, but here we are focusing on permanent residency, which is the easiest, not the easiest, but the most credible pathway if you want to work and live in Australia. You need to have an Australian PR or permanent residency. Now you can apply for PR when you are in Australia or when you are not in Australia. So if you are in India or wherever, UAE or USA, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can apply for permanent residency in Australia. There are four major steps. The way I define it. First step is to identify whether you are eligible to apply for PR in Australia or not. And there are 2 or 3 steps involved in just checking your eligibility and becoming eligible for the PR. And as I have pointed out here, that it might take approximately 3 months. Sometimes it might not take 3 months if you already have an English test that you have given. It might just take 3 minutes to check whether you are eligible or not. But an approximate time, I have put in here 3 months. Second step is assessment. So when I say assessment of your skills, because I'm going to focus on one major type of PR, which is the PR that you get when you are applying for immigration through your skills or the educational qualifications that you have. So I'm talking here about skill-based PR, and assessment is a major part of it, and it might take 2 to 4 months depending upon which assessment authority are you going with, and you don't have a choice for which assessment authority are you going with. It depends on the skills that you have, and I'll take you through it. The third thing is expression of interest. Once your assessment is done, you are eligible, your points are done, then you come on expression of interest. You apply for an expression of interest for the PR of Australia, and you enter all your details, and then depending upon again on your skills and qualifications and the availability and a lot of different factors that we'll discuss, it might take 1 month, it might take 1 year as well. Sometimes it takes more, 2 years. Well, and sometimes it just takes 15 days to 1 month. So we'll talk about the expression of interest, and the final step is the application. And once the application is done, and it happens only after expression of interest. Once you apply for an EOI, you get an invitation to apply for the PR, and then you apply for the PR, and you ultimately get the PR. So it takes around 1 to 3 months. So in our next video, we'll go through different steps. The first step is eligibility. So in our next video, we are going to talk exclusively about eligibility.